And this is what God was doing with the new generation of the Israelites in our text, right? Because, you see, all they knew was manna raining down from heaven. Remember, this generation was born in the wilderness, right? They were not born in Egypt. They do not know slavery. But from the time they were born, all they know is that God would rain manna down from heaven and would provide water and food for them throughout their entire life, right? So before God could take them into the promised land, he had to wean them off of being spoon-fed, right? Of being everything given to them. No, he had to wean them off of that slave mentality that their parents had, right? He had to bring them into the mentality of being children of God. And he had to lead them into a new dimension of God's grace and God's favor. And this was no doubt a difficult transition for them. Because think about it, right? Again, all they knew was God pouring down food from heaven. But now they have to go and get the food. They have to prepare the food. They have to make sure they're picking the right food, right? Because now it's not being given to them. If the fruit's not ripe, it's going to be spoiled, right? If everything is not in its proper way, you eat spoiled food, you'll get sick. Now they have to go through the process of learning all of this, right? In order to enter the promised land, or in order to enter that next level of a relationship with God. And so now, while the result was the same, the end result was the same, they ate food, the process by which they obtained it changed. And you see, this is what happens when we ask God to take us deeper, right? Many times we pray and we ask God, take me into a deeper relationship with you, God. I want to know you more. I want to grow in the things, God. I want to be used by you. And we pray these prayers without fully understanding the gravity of what we are praying for. Right? You see, because when you ask God to grow your relationship with him, when you ask him to know him better, inevitably the dynamics of your relationship must change. Right? In the same way that as children grow, the relationship between a parent and a child changes, the same thing. As your relationship grows with God, it must change. It cannot stay the same.